Hello everybody, my name is J.A.S, but you may call me Game, and welcome, or should I say welcome back, to Secrets of Grindea. Now, that was a very odd intro, but anyway. Secrets of Grindea is a game I used to play a very long time ago, with a friend of mine called Crafty. His name's Crafty. And it essentially stopped because we more or less finished what was in the beta. Now, there's a lot of new shiny stuff in the beta, and sadly he's not here with me today. He's very busy and I'm very busy. But I am going to be doing it single player from now on. This way there's no sort of spazziness in terms of its sort of uploading schedule, basically. So, with all that said, let's just get into it. Now I have a couple of characters here. Got Trogdor here, and you got the original character here. Trogdor was basically someone I used to just test everything that was in the game. So we're just gonna delete him for now. Bye, Trogdor. And I'm not really gonna be using the old character. I'm really not gonna. Instead, I'm gonna be using a new character from scratch. So, as I'm doing this, allow me to explain why. The reason why is I basically wanted to just kind of start over from the actual beginning of the game. And I didn't actually realize that this was capable. So it's going to be J.A.S game, which is what I tend to call myself. And we're going to start the game. So let's see. Normal. I've played it before, so let's do hard. So why not? So enemies are stronger, faster, and tougher, I believe it was. Or smarter and faster. Anyway, beginning of the game. Good morning, sport. You're up early. I hope you slept well. It's a big day today. The day you will become a collector. I remember taking you to your first exam when you could barely walk. That clock is really annoying. I've been taking you to watch the exams every year since. But this year, you're finally old enough to enter as a contender. Everyone in our family has passed the exam placing first, so I'm expecting a lot from you, son. Haha, just kidding. I actually placed third. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll do great. You'd better go get your things together, but first... 30 years ago, I went down this very same road to take that very same test. That day, your grandfather gave me a little something to help me along the way. And today, I pass my most prized possession onto you, my boy. This magic bag has been within our family for generations. Items placed inside it will have no weight and take up no room until you take them out again. But that's not the best thing about it, son. It's not just some bag, it's a dear friend of our family. Take good care of it. Ah, you got a magic bag. It keeps track of all sorts of things for you. While pressing escape, now would skip the cutscene. Pressing escape when walking around will bring up the menu. Use the menu to manage your equipment, read up on quests, or change settings. Note that in multiplayer, the menu will not pause the game. Look at the time! You mean time that hasn't even changed, Dad? You better go gather your things. Your shield is in this storage cave, and didn't Jonathan borrow your sword a while ago? So, road to the city. You're old enough to become a collector. Collectors are basically, I guess, like travelers in this, but you'll find out what that means at some point later. Not just anyone can join, though, and so every year an exam is held. You must travel down the Pillar Mountains to Evergrind City. Before leaving your village, you must find your sword and shield to fend off the creatures of the mountains. And yes, okay, so there's a mode in this called Arcade Mode, and you can use it to get special gear, essentially, that all your characters from this point on have. So, if I wanted to, I could essentially have little brown paper bag, which does completely nothing, and I think that's about it. Yeah. So, oh my god, there's all kinds of shiny things for me to look at. It's been such a long time since I played this. So this is Startington, the starting city. It's actually quite a simple thing. So I have to go here, but you might notice from the... well, a lot of things, actually, is that this has a very sort of Zelda Link to the Past kind of look, I would say. I think so, anyway. So let's just talk to him. Haven't you forgotten something, young boy? You can't go down these mountains without something to fend off the bees with. Where your things are? How should I know? You're still young, aren't you? Take a walk around. Kids these days, meh. So I'm just gonna get on with it. So this is Jonathan, our very sick friend, and you're going to hear a Zelda reference actually, literally right now. Your sword! I'm horrible with female voices. Why am I doing this alone? Oh, that's right. You can have that dangerous toy right back. Thank you very much. Good riddance, I say. You won't believe the pottery bills I've gotten because of that sword. That's a Zelda reference right there. Stay out of trouble now, you hear? Oh, you got your sword back. You can swing it around using the Z button. It's great for beating up monsters and destroying other people's property. Another Zelda reference right there. Oh, I forgot about that. So tab. Got the quests right up there. Now, do we have... No. Okay. So, basically, all I'm using control-wise is escape, Z, X, and the arrow keys to do everything. But soon I'll be using C, A, S, D, V, F, Q, W, E, and R for clicks... for quick slots, essentially. But that's for a later point. So now I'm just going to break all the pots, get some jar shards. Oh, man. I think those are for crafting. Oh, and a carrot. Yeah, people put carrots in barrels, right? Yeah, I think they do. So now I got to go over here. And now I'm in the cave, and it just tells you, with the sword, you can break stuff. We already found that out. Some more jar shards. Even more jar shards. So, to essentially summarize, at least decent majority of the game is grinding, which isn't something that I'm a very big fan of. Honestly, I hate grinding when it comes to video games, which is kind of weird because I love RPGs. So, good work, you found your shield. Use the shield by pressing and holding the X button. You get strafe while the shield is up. Use the shield to block against enemy attacks. Sometimes this will have special effects. Got a little spit there. Special effects such as knocking an enemy off balance. If a situation seems dire, try using it. Remember though, your shield is not indestructible. If you block too much damage in a short time, it will temporarily break. I can English. Watch the shield meter to prevent this. If your shield breaks, you will be unable to use it again for a short duration. So there you go. You see a little bar above my head, and that's the bar, essentially. So let's break some boxes here and there. I don't think there's much point to talking to the other people. Seriously, no point. There's no quests above their heads. Are you ready to go? Let's see. Here's a shield I see and a wooden sword too. Good to whack those pesky slimes with. If you want to try out something different to a tiny sword, try swinging this branch. Yeah, you got a big branch, a two-handed weapon. Two-handed weapons are slower than the one-handed counterparts, but they hit hard and wide. To change equipment, open up the menu and use the equip screen, or find it directly in your inventory. Oh, and one more thing. The fisherman down the river said he saw some shady-looking folks around. Be careful, youngin'. Alright, so basically you can now equip it. As you can see, that's how fast it swings, but I'm not actually going to use it. As you can see, this is the stat it affects, and this lowers my damage, sadly, by 10 by using the one-handed sword. But that's how it goes. Oh, and there's the bag. Boo. Yeah, that's right. I'm a talking bag. Whoop-de-doo. Look, kid, I know your old man said some harmful things back there, but let's set the record straight right away. I mean it for the loot. Nothing more, nothing less. When I offer you my invaluable service, it won't be because I like you. It'll be because as useless as you are now, you'll be even more so if you're dead. You don't talk much, do you? Well, that's one thing I like about you, I suppose. Listen, kid, just do what I say and I'll make you the king of collecting. But all in good time. Let's use these pesky slimes to find out just how weak you are, shall we? So yeah, basically, I forget what I was going to say. Oh, so, as you can see, I'm swinging the sword, but I have no shield out, and I have the shield with this. But if I say do this, Okay, as you saw there, I could still use the shield. So that's really all that. But I like using the one-handed swords, honestly. So we got slabs and bunnies! Or rabbies, as we're calling this. And green slimes, specifically. Ow, God, piss off. So I'm just going to do a little bit of fighting, get some cash, get some apples, some rabbit fur, all kinds of good stuff. Apples are actually kind of good in this, because I'm pretty sure you can use them for a heal, I believe. Where is it? There it is. Oh, okay. What? Are you freaking kidding me? You need 60 apples for one of the freaking recipes in this game? Are you serious right now? Oh, there we go. When you level, don't forget to go to the escape menu and assign your new skill points. Alrighty. So when you level up, you get 5 health added to your max and a skill point, essentially. So, ow, okay. Right, so if anyone has ever seen me play not Borderlands 2, what am I talking about? Torchlight 2, which was years ago, anyway. There was essentially tiers of abilities. In this, it's kind of like that, but it's kind of not. You instead have bronze, silver, and gold skill points, which you get at different intervals during the game. And they can be put into your melee skills, your one-handed skills, your two-handed skills, your magical skills, which are shown here, or your support skills, which I never freaking use. But that's really how all that goes, essentially. And every X amount, I think it's 15 points total, you need 5 bronze, 5 silver, and 5 gold. And every time you enter sort of a new rank, it gets benefits, such as shown on the side. But I get the skill, and I also unlock the bronze charge rendition of the skill. So I'm actually going to get, let's see now. Oh, actually, now this is one of the ones that I actually got because I really like this. So what it does is you summon a happy but deadly cloud. Happy cloud! Yay! It's the return! Which will follow you around and attack your enemies. It is untargetable by enemies and can fly through obstacles. Your cloud will stay with you until you unsummon him by casting the spell again. But until it is dismissed, you will not regenerate the mana it costs to summon it. So it's basically like it's a summon, essentially. So I'm going to equip the skill on my C. I'm going to get away. And I'm going to charge it up. And there's the Happy Cloud! Happy Cloud has returned! And I died. I died. Wow. I actually legit died this early. I'm such a scrub. I know I'm a scrub, I'm sorry. Actually, wait, is there a longer charge? No, it's not. Actually, there is. By 5. Ow, these things freaking hit hard. Leave me alone. So, that's actually kind of loud. Oh, jeez, that's loud. Let me actually turn down the sound. There we go. Now we have eardrums, everyone. Don't worry. So there you go. All it does, it hits the target twice, so it's actually quite good for a level 1, honestly. And even just as level 1, it's good. Ow. Leave me alone. I hate being so scrubby in the early game. Oh man, another level. Oh man. Let's get frickin'... Ooh. Oh! Okay. Wait, how does this work? Oh, no picture yet. Okay. I'm not gonna get that. But I'm gonna get this. So this is no picture yet, but it summons a little snow buddy. And it's kind of like a little minion, essentially. And it's essentially another summon, but it's a melee summon. So A for this. Frosty Buddy. A little Frosty Buddy. All right, little Frosty Buddy, let's go.